We are live.
Thanks, Ralph. All right. Good afternoon and welcome everyone to the first meeting of the new year for the Montgomery County House Delegation's Land Use, Transportation, and Public Safety Committee. I'm Ryan Spiegel, the chair of the committee, and wishing everyone a happy and meaningful Martin Luther King Day. Hope you have the opportunity to engage in some community service and some personal reflection on this important holiday. But it is also a working day for the state legislature during the legislative session, and my colleagues have been kind enough to be available for our committee meeting to move legislation forward. I also just wanted to welcome back our committee staff counsel, Sam Fairbanks, who will be joining us again this year, and the other delegate staff, the other member staff who are joining us today. The only item on our agenda for today is Local Bill 5-26, which has been brought by our delegation chair, Julie Polakovich Carr, and Delegate Vogel and I are also co-sponsoring this legislation, which would expand the stop sign monitoring pilot program to the cities of Rockville and Gaithersburg. A similar bill passed out of the delegation unanimously last year. Wanted to give Chair Polakovich Carr, an opportunity to present the bill to the committee, see if we have any questions or discussion. And if the committee is comfortable and ready to move forward, we could even have a vote on the legislation today. So with that, I'll turn it over to Chair Polakovich Carr.
Thank you, Chair Spiegel. Thank you, committee members, for having a couple seconds here this morning just to refresh you on this bill. This is just enabling legislation that would allow Rockville and Gaithersburg the opportunity to participate in that existing pilot program. I'll note that Takoma Park, which is part of the existing pilot program for monitoring for violations of vehicles not stopping at a stop sign in a school zone, that Takoma Park actually has started deploying cameras very recently. But the pilot started in Prince George's County. There are several municipalities in our neighboring jurisdiction that have had cameras out on the ground and on the roads since earlier in 2025. And from the initial data that we've seen over there, their pilot is working very well at reducing the number of infractions and the number of violations that are happening, in some cases by as much as 2/3 in some of the municipalities that we've seen data for in Prince George's County. So the two municipalities that are in the district that Chair Spiegel and Delegate Vogel and I represent are interested in participating in this pilot program. If we move this bill this session, it just gives them the opportunity to pass their own local ordinance if they so choose to have the legislation. And of course, that is just, our part of it is just the start of the public process. Under the existing pilot program, there is a requirement for the local jurisdictions to have a public hearing and to go through their own full, robust public process if they decide to move forward. So that is the bill in a nutshell. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Any questions from the committee members about the bill? None. Okay. That was pretty simple and easy. Thank you, Madam Chair. If it's the will of the committee, we do have on the agenda the possibility of moving forward with a vote on this legislation today. If there doesn't seem to be any questions, doesn't seem to be any objections or concerns. I will also note that Delegate Stewart has an excused absence today. He's got a work obligation and can't be here. But the rest of the committee is here, and if there are no questions, if anyone
Mr.
wants to
Chair.
make a motion, I'll entertain it.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
sorry, I apologize if I missed this, but just in a perfunctory bit, the cities support or requested this.
Chair Polakovich Carr, you want to answer that question?
Yes, yes, Delegate Moon. Both municipalities have submitted testimony in support of the legislation. They are both on the record supporting the bill.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess I move favorable.
All right, we have a motion for favorable.
Second.
Is there a second? Second from Vice Chair Wu, I believe. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor of moving favorable on this bill, say aye or raise your hand. All right, that looks unanimous. Any opposed? I guess not, because it's unanimous. And so that will pass unanimously as a favorable recommendation. And that's all we have on the agenda for today. Thank you all very much. Quick and efficient. Delegate Moon, do you have something else for the good of the order that you wanted to mention? I saw you raise your hand. No? Okay. Anyone else have anything for the good of the order? All right. Happy Martin Luther King Day. We will talk to you all soon. Thank you very much. We are adjourned.